Okay. All right, just like, oh wow, we're starting. I'm sorry, I wasn't even. I'm not even sure what just happened right there. Do you know what just happened?
No.
We sprinted, and it looks like they just gave it to us. So there's Holly Hovey right there, number 2. So it looks like we have Holly.
Oh, there's an exclusion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to explain this to you, ladies and gentlemen. There was an exclusion from the last quarter that we're continuing. And there's Sam in the middle. There's Holly, a pass over her head. Pass to Hannah Banana. Hannah's on top. I can't see who that is. The son and Sammy's right there. Sam, sorry. It's right there in the middle.
Nice shot.
Towering like a redwood, like the school she goes to. And just gets up out of the water. Perfect pass to her, and she slams it down. And just so everyone knows, what happened there was they had a kick out at the end of the last quarter, and only 5 seconds of the kick out was used by us. So since we won the sprint, what that means was they had another 15 seconds that they had to take of their kick out. If they had won the sprint, the kick out would have been nullified. But because we won the sprint, Joey called a timeout, and we got 15 seconds, and you saw us take advantage of it. So there's just a little fun fact about water polo, how if there was a kick out and there's not 20 seconds left in the quarter, you can take advantage of it in the next quarter by winning the sprint, and only by winning the sprint. All right, I'll stop yapping about that arcane rule. Okay, these girls are bringing it around. They're going against our really good players. I mean, I'm seeing all of our starters in there. And that's a ordinary foul. Back in, our hands are way up. Look how strong and tall our girls are. I love to see it. And they run out the shot clock. And here's Holly. And notice Holly pops it into play, and it looks immediately to see the girls set up. And right back to Hannah Banana. And Hannah Banana shoots it, and it goes in. I'm not going to celebrate too hard.
Nice SHAQ, nice Halls, nice
That was, what I love to see is Holly got the turnover, looked up quickly to see Hannah was in position, and Hannah knew that Holly was going to be looking, and she looked back at the right time, got the pass, and put it in. These girls, our girls, are in good shape. This is in the middle of our swim season, so they're all in like perfect shape. And if you're going to get into a swim competition with our girls right now, it's not going to work out well for you unless you're in really good swim shape. Okay, this girl's bringing it up. Girl's on top, pops it to herself, passes it over to 5. That's going to be a tough angle for her because she's a right-hander. This girl should have a shot, and she does a beautiful drop shot, and Bear blocks it. It hits the top. And we're passing it down to Hannah again. Hannah's going to probably do a setup. Holly's driving, passes it back. That looks like Kat. Holly's driving. Holly just kind of pushes it in. Hannah Banana to Holly Hovey. Hannah goes to Marine Academy. Holly goes to Archie, and they're both on the Sleepy Hollow Sea Lions. And they've swum together since they were like 6 years old. So it's fun to see that connection. Hannah with the assist, Holly with the goal, and it looks like Holly's coming out. Hannah's coming out, and Sam's coming out, as best I can tell. I see Kat. I see Tater Tot. I see Malia.
Watch out, Bear! Shooter!
Here we go. They're passing it around. Her hands up. I see Sammy with her hand way up. Oh, wow. That was an incredible shot right there. And she tipped it, and it went out, so it means it's a fresh 30 shot clock. We're going to put it into play. There's no 6-on-5. I don't think we've had a single kick out, Julia, have we? I don't think we've had a single kick out. This is the cleanest game I can imagine. Which is kind of a bummer sometimes because it's good to test your 6-on-5 defense. But we've just been locking them down. Here's a nice shot, and it's just over, and Caroline pulls her hand down. And Joey passes her the ball. Uh-oh, we have someone on break. Caroline does a pass. You're going to hear Kelly give her the oop after that. There it was. The oop, and they're just going to, and she shoots it in. And this is the point where you just stop clapping and celebrating just out of respect for the game and the other team. because it's 16 to 4, and these are just not. These aren't games where you want to run up the score or do much. So I think at this point, if I'm Joey, you'd be talking about, let's pass it, let's set up our offense, make sure you pass it a few times before you shoot, because it's not fun to be on the other side of these. And if you've watched my live feed for long enough, you have seen me broadcast games when we've been on the other side of these, and it's not the most enjoyable experience. Okay, they're passing it over. Sammy's got her hand way up. This girl's gonna bring it in. She's gonna shoot, and Caroline blocks it, and beautiful sideways block. And no one's on fast break now, so I don't think we're gonna hear an oop from Kelly. That was a beautiful pass by Bear. Passing it down to Sammy. Sammy's going to send it, I'm guessing, to Brooke on top. Sammy draws the ordinary foul. Sammy's looking for someone to pass to. Passes it all the way over to Malia. Malia's looking for someone. Malia passes it into traffic, and it's a turnover. I don't know, she might have been blinded by the sun because it's a lot right now. Here we go, they're passing it in. Malia's on her, and we are covering nicely in set. Even on their fast breaks, we're covering. We have 3 girls in set right now. Just locking them down. Malia's doing nice defense, nice press, and she's backing away. Palmer's girl's bringing it in. It's a tough angle for her to shoot. She goes for it, and I think it went over.
I think it did.
Yeah, those are tough angles, especially if you're a right-hander. Here we go, Caroline's spinning the ball in her hand and just does a beautiful pass right on the money. Our girls are kind of taking like a Sunday morning walk in the park getting down. There isn't as much urgency right now. Looking for a set. Malia's fighting in set. Someone's asking for a week. I'm sorry, this is Malia with the ball. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. She's going to try to, this might be a dump. It's an ordinary foul. She can shoot, and she dumps it. Sprays me with a little bit of water. Okay, again, reminder, and you hear the shot clock go off. Dude, you reset the shot clock when there's a dump. I might have to go talk to this guy. Okay, they're bringing it down. And they really don't have many opportunities. Here's a shot from outside, and she gets a nice shot to the far left post. And it was a quick snap shot. I think we were probably expecting a pass, and she just locked it in there. And I watched Juliet delete that video file.
I could see it. I
saw it coming?
I was right at the player's angle, and I was like, she's going to shoot it, and she's got a good shot.
I still don't understand. Juliet's to the right of me, and I still don't understand her videoing in the sense of how she manages all the files she has. I think she comes up with like 80 files a game. So she has a file management situation. But she's got a bunch of great shots. Okay, here we go. Little pop pass to Malia. Malia is really a big part of our offense right now. She passes it into Brooke, and Brooke takes a nice shot, and it's just blocked by the goalie. And you hear the Commerce fans celebrating that. Really a nice block by their goalie. Okay, they're coming back again. We have them all covered. Every time they come down, they are covered. Sammy's going over. Sammy hits the hands up, and Caroline, they had like a nice pass into their set, but Caroline just came out and scooped it up. Okay, Caroline with another beautiful long distance pass. And we pop it in, and there's going to be a ball under. That was a beautiful pass to Sabine, but there was 2 girls on her, and the 2 girls just put their hands on the ball, push it underwater, and that's what's called a ball under, and it's a turnover. So we're bringing it back with 1 minute left in the 3rd period. Ordinary foul. She passes it in the set. There's 3 girls on her, and Sammy steals it. Sammy's a sophomore at Marine Catholic. Her dad, Eric, played water polo in college. And beautiful pass to Kat. And Kat's not going to take the shot, even though she could have. She's going to set it up. So I love to see it. Set up your offense, run plays, see what you can do. See, Kat's getting pressured, and they steal the ball. That girl just was very aggressive, and the ref wasn't calling it, and they took the ball. And so now we have 17 seconds left on the clock. And she shoots, and Fair blocks it with an incredible walkover. I don't know, the game clock are different. I don't know why. That was weird. The shot clock was showing more than the game clock. Uh-oh. My live stream ended because of the shade.
Oh no.
I have to go in the shade. Couldn't handle the sun. I'm gonna have to set up in the shade here.
That doesn't bode well for midday.
Oh my God. We'll see when my phone gets back in. Everyone's gonna be we're the early.
I don't think it was supposed to be as hot today as yesterday either, so it feels like it's going to be hot.
I know, it feels like it's gonna be like 90. Here we go. Let's see if I still. Oh, it's still there. Let's see if I lost it or not. Hello, folks. I am sorry, my phone overheated, so I'm having to set up in the shade here. I don't even know if it's on right now. Oh, there we go. People are coming back. Sorry, folks. My phone, if you got dropped off, my phone was in the full sun and it got overheated. So we're going to have to be doing these live streams from the shade now. I was in the full sun and the iPhone just it said you can only use it in an emergency. And I don't view a 16-5 water polo game as an emergency. Do you, Joe? No. There's more people. Again, folks, sorry, my phone overheated. Apologies. I'll learn that for the next game. I'm just going to have to view here in the shade, which isn't a better view. It's not a really good view. I'll try to figure this out in the next game. Okay, we're now sprinting. It's the fourth quarter. It's 16-5. Our girls are sprinting. Wow, she's fast, and we won that easily. This is Malia. Try to go in a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, that is Elsa? Is that Elsa, Joe? I can't tell. What? She's out of the tournament? Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, Elsa has been out. It looks like she's got a pulled muscle or something. That's not good. And it's a turnover. Here we go. Put it back in here. Again, for those of you who are just joining, I'm sorry, my phone overheated. So I had to go into the shade, into this sort of non-ideal view. Okay, we're down on offense again. There's Malia. And this girl, wow, she has a nice shot. Perfect shot off the far post, and it just goes in. This is the thing about this position is you're going to see parents walk by as the day goes on, but I'd rather you be able to see and hear something than have the phone overheat, because it's 8:44 and it's already like, what, 80 degrees? So, I mean, our next game's at 2, so that's going to be insane. That's probably going to be like 95, I'm guessing. What? I think the next game's here. Oh, so maybe I can film from up there. Yeah, so I'll be able to maybe have a good shot filming from up in the stands. All right. Sorry, I'm not really paying attention to the game here as much. There's a pass in the set, and there's a turnover. Oh, no, sorry, that's our ball. And pop out, and this is a shot for a goal. That was Cat. Kat with a smile on her face with that goal. Last second shot. It's 17-6 with 5:20 in the fourth quarter. Okay. Here we go. Commerce is bringing it down. We have Kat, we have Brooke, we have Malia, we have Sammy, and we have Sam. And they pass it back up. We got this girl, and we have a kick out. That's our first kick out of the game. Not sure who's out. That is Kat got kicked out. So this is our first 6-on-5 of the day. Deep into the fourth quarter. Here we go. They're passing it around. Hands up. She's going to shoot. I can tell she's going to shoot. And it's a field block. Over. So that is great. Our first 6-on-5. They don't convert. And so and the ref was saying the goalie to back up. Sorry, what rule was that? He was saying the goalie had to back up to pass it in. That's a really weird rule to be enforcing this late in the game with this score. But you just have the opportunity to learn. She passes it. I think that might be Sam, who somehow manages. She's going to turn now. And she shoots it. What a beautiful play.
Keep after it.
You hear Sam's dad happy about that one. Sam, I don't even know how she came up with that. She kept her hand above it. Only her hand was above the water. She does this turn, knew where she was, and pops it into the left side of the net, and it's 18-6. And you're seeing a bunch of parents go by. Okay. All right. 4:20 left in the fourth quarter. At this point, we're starting to think about where we're going to eat for lunch and where we're going to hang out. Okay, they have a driver. They're coming in. Not much going on. Sam has them locked down and set. Sam's a center defender. All of our girls are just swimming around. They really aren't making much offense right here with all these wet passes. This girl's going to have to shoot, and she's going to shoot, and Caroline just kind of knocks it down, swats it down like going after a fly. It's pretty easy, and then Caroline does a beautiful little flick pass.
That was on the hand, very nice.
Right on her hand. It was almost a dry pass. It was just beautiful. She passes it back up to Sam. Sam gets way out of the water, passes it in the set, and the ball's stolen. They just collapsed on her. And they have a fast break here. This is going to be a play on Bear if it's not a 5-meter. And that's a kick out. That was a kick out on Brooke. And Brooke didn't get out, so now it's a 5-meter. So Brooke got excluded, did not leave the field of play, which when you don't leave the field of play, it means it draws a 5-meter shot. And I don't know if is that 2 on, and so that is 2 exclusions on Brooke. So for those of you at home, Brooke got an exclusion, did not leave, so got another exclusion, so that's 2, just like that. A reminder, you only get 3 during a game. And here's the shot, and oh my God, Bear blocks it!
Good job, Caroline.
That was a huge block by Bear Claw. She trapped the ball. So we learned something, you got to get out, and we also learned that Bear blocks 5 meters. Like my daughter eats bananas in the morning. Just takes them down, no problem. Okay, here we go. And there she gets up out of the water, passing it around. What are we going to do? And there's a dump. Uh-oh, she almost got kicked out because she dumped it after the clock went off. You can get in trouble with that. If you hold on to the ball too long and throw it away after the clock goes off, that can be an exclusion too. But sometimes in these games, the refs just say, nah, it's okay, let's let the clock run down, because it's such a difference in the score. The ref reminding the guy to do the shot clock. Joe and I might need to go run the clock in between for this tournament. Wow, that was a steal. What a beautiful steal. And we stole the ball, and then it was ball under. So that was a quick turn of events right there. So it's back their ball again. They have a new shot clock. And she shoots it, and Bear blocks it.
How do I, Bear?
Bear gets way out of the water and like dives to her right and blocks it. 2:12 left in the fourth quarter. We're up 18-6. Bear does a pass to Sam. Sam's looking around for someone. Sam finds, let's see, that's passed up to Sammy, I think. No, sorry, Malia. Malia passes it into the middle. There's a fight for it. Hungry Hippo, and we lose it. And it's a shot clock violation, and now we're going back this way. And there's a pass by their goalie really far. Sam's going to be on defense. Sam's going to put on pressure. Nope, she backs off. And Sam decides to move in. Here we go. Sam is coming up really high on her. Not drawing the ordinary. Sam is just pressuring her. This girl doesn't know what to do. And Sam steals the ball. Wow. Wow, that was a textbook defense. That was nasty defense right there. Sam just was up, did not draw the ordinary foul, and then looked at the ref, and the ref says, I'm not calling it, so Sam just kind of scoops in and steals the ball. Really fun. Again, I apologize that you guys are having these people walk by you. That was a turn. What a sick shot. Wow. Who was that? That was Sophia with a beautiful backhand, and it just almost went in. I love backhands. There's two things I love: backhands, and I love no looks. Joe, these shot clocks are not plugged in. Have you noticed that? These are wireless shot clocks. That's kind of cool. And there's another steal, and this is a fast break. Ordinary foul. Oh, and there's a kick out. You just saw that. It was an ordinary foul, kick out, and then the girl on the other team touched the ball, and so now we're at a 6-on-5. And what's weird is the shot clock is going when the game clock isn't, so something's broken in their system. The shot clock is a lot higher than the game clock. The game clock only has 10 seconds left. This game should be over pretty soon. We should just pass it back and not shoot. And there you go. That's a wrap. Okay. So, there we go. That was a pretty good game. I think the teams probably were a little mismatched, and we took advantage of it. And we're going to see you all